All right, so I wanted to create a video to talk about why I wrote The Culture Climb. And so I thought, what better place to do that than the deck, where much of my nights and weekends were spent working on the book, reviewing the book, right? Really thinking through what else we wanted to include. So I'm coming to you from my book writing deck, I guess I could call it at this point, because I've had 2 books that were written here. And why we wrote the book is because we knew we had a model with the impact model that was really getting through to conscious leaders. They were understanding that this was a way to take culture and make it something they could understand, something they could break into pieces and say, this is what we need to do next, and here's how we can measure our progress. And so that's really what the book is focused on. Is how can you, number one, like, why should I care about this, right? We all know culture is important, but what does the data tell us about how important it actually is and how it creates a competitive advantage? Part 2 of the book is the model itself. So we're walking through the model in detail, helping you understand why each building block in the model is so important. And then part 3 is now what? Right? We're such a fan of commitments and actions and not just reading something and saying, that's a great idea, maybe next quarter, is we want to help give you the tools and the approach and the tips to how do we make this, something we can actually start to execute on now. And here's the thing about culture and why we want to get this book into people's hands is because there's no perfect way to do culture. There's no right or wrong way. It's what's right for your business and it's what's right now. So there is no one-size-fits-all approach, which is why the model has so much flexibility in it, but it also removes a lot of the excuses for why we aren't doing something. And so it's important to use this book, use it to talk to your team, to bring your executive team into the conversation, to ask different questions than you've asked in the past. And so that's why we are so excited at Keystone to bring the Culture Climb to all of you.